Hi, Adam Sweet from Sweet Music Studio here. I thought I would do a brief tutorial about how to tune your mandolin because that's a question I'm often asked by my students. So there are a lot of different ways to tune an instrument, and the old-fashioned way to do it is to get a single tone, usually an A, a 440A, from a tuner or a tuning fork, or from a piano, or in the case of an orchestra, from an oboe. Anyway, to get a source of an A, and then tune your A to that source by ear, and then tune the other strings to that A by using the fifths method, which is simply to start with the A and put your finger on the 7th fret, A string, and then to pluck the 5th up, which is the E. As you can hear, it's a little sharp, it's a little higher, right? So tune it down, try it again. Now it's a little sharp, a little flat. Now it's in tune. You can also go backwards up the neck and tuning the other strings with the A. So starting again with the A, you put your 3rd finger on the 5th fret this time, and now the string above is going to be an octave lower than that note. Sounds pretty good. That's a D. And then put your 3rd finger on the 5th fret D string for the octave lower than that, which is a G string, and that's pretty good too, a little flat. So that's a old-fashioned way of tuning, and if you find yourself in a setting where you don't have access to an electronic tuner, that's a good way to do it. The good news is that we do have electronic tuners now in the 21st century, and they are very affordable. This one is a Fender, which you can buy on my website at sweetmusicstudio.net. They're very, like I said, they're very cheap these days. This is my favorite tuner. I've had this one now for a couple of years. The battery still works fine, and I don't have any problems with the tuner. I like it because it has settings for mandolin, in this case violin and mandolin are the same, for cittern or cello, which I use for tuning my bouzouki, and then guitar, which I use for tuning my guitars. It has several other settings as well, ukulele, bass, and so on. But for tuning the mandolin, I'm going to use the violin setting. And if you have an electronic tuner, it's super easy. All you do is you turn the peg by while you pluck the string you're trying to tune. You turn it away from you until the screen turns color, and in this case it turns green. I don't know if you can see that. It'll quickly turn back to blue when the vibration stops. So I was pretty far off, wasn't I? The nice thing about using an electronic tuner, other than its accuracy, which is great, is that you can use it in a crowded and noisy environment, like at a Celtic session or in an orchestra rehearsal or a band rehearsal or something. You can still use the tuner, and you don't. It doesn't seem to have a problem with loud noises. Although, of course, that's different. Some of the tuners, for example, the Snark tuner, I've noticed, don't handle loud noises very well and are also affected by, they're also very sensitive, so they pick up vibrations of nearby instruments. But my little Fender seems to be doing really well. Anyway, that's basically how it works, and hope to see you online, and don't forget to check out my website at sweetmusicstudio.net.